guest for this episode of Secret Society of Fly Tires is the very talented Amanda Chapman. We're online friends now. You might know her as the girl who ties flies on Instagram. That's where I found her, and I kind of knew in the back of my head that she would be my guest one day right from the get-go. We traded messages for a bit before deciding to make the focus of this episode the Skykomish River up in Washington State. I love steelhead and the rivers they swim in, so of course this was immediately right up my alley. She's just a flat-out fishy lady. I'm stoked she agreed to chat with me. I have never been to the Skykomish, so I'm stoked to learn about it on this episode. But first, I have some really big news to share.
This just in. Breaking news is breaking out everywhere.
I have stopped smoking cigarettes. It's true. Well, I haven't smoked since Father's Day this year, which is just over a week ago as I type this episode out. But I do not plan on smoking them again. I complained about quitting for the first 6 or 7 episodes of Season 3, and now I get to complain about not smoking for the rest of the season. Lucky you. I gotta confess that I didn't quit cold turkey this time, which is the route I've always taken. I already knew I wasn't going to go down the Zyn suckable mouth pouches route that everyone in every internet-connected device I own suggests. But a chance encounter with a listener really helped me out this time. You never know who listens to your show, and it just so happens that one of my listeners works in the research and development department at the Philip Morris Tobacco corporate offices. They reached out to me after listening to my constant complaining about quitting on earlier episodes of Season 3 with a proposal that I couldn't refuse. The sky even has a fly named after it, the Skykomish Sunrise. Many die-hard steelhead anglers swear by the fly and rarely use anything else. It's a beautifully colored fly incorporating some of the colors of, you guessed it, the sunrise. Seattle's George McLeod first tied this sunrise-inspired fly as a gift for his brother in 1938. The Skykomish Sunrise has set the standard for West Coast steelhead flies. This podcast that I host and has no real say in the matter claims the fly has since been usurped by Jonathan Farmer's graboid leech.
The leech.
Leeches are found on every continent except Antarctica.
The leech sucks its prey down like spaghetti.
What are leeches anyway?
This fly is fished on the swing in the traditional manner. It works great in low, clear water, and it's only not recommended in a very dingy, high, off-colored water. I believe that everything I just read to you confirms that the Skykomish Sunrise fly pattern is going to work on the Skykomish River, at least when fished correctly and with a little confidence. Amanda's got her own fly pattern that doesn't even have a name that will work too. Just ask her and the many people who buy them from her. Naming a fly pattern isn't easy, so I don't blame her for not naming it yet. Kind of like naming a band, I guess. That is my only comparison because I haven't tied up a pattern unique enough that I felt like I should name it. But I hate trying to come up with a band name, and I've done that many times. It's one of the most painful processes associated to being a musician.
We don't ever play any songs that y'all wrote. I ain't heard one of them. Y'all just talk.
We don't even play any songs with words at all that I remember. We ain't got no fucking microphone. We ain't got no speakers set up. We don't got no goddamn band. We don't need to fucking practice, Randy. We don't need a shit-ass manager neither.
So, we'll let sleeping dogs lie there. Or swinging flies lie?